I want to welcome you back to Black Site tonight. We're going to talk about President Trump accepting Kamala Harris' debate on Fox News September 4th, right before early voting starts, September 6th. But Harris says she's not showing up. First, I would like for you to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, hit that notification button, but also comment on this video. Vice President Kamala Harris, ever since she got the nomination to be the Democrat nominee for president, has been saying that Trump has been running scared of a debate with her. Trump finally agrees to a debate September 4th in the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, 2 days before early voting starts, and he's canceling the September 10th debate with ABC News because he says there is a conflict because he has litigation against ABC and also George Stephanopoulos. But Kamala Harris is still saying he's running scared because she wants the original date that Joe Biden had. But Joe Biden is no longer the nominee. You are. It is the Kamala Harris campaign, not the Joe Biden campaign. And Trump is smart enough to know this. If he has conflict with ABC News and Disney, it's not going to be a fair debate. Trump also says with Fox News, he also wants an audience. So he said the campaign that he's running and the debate he wants, he said we could pick the time and place in Pennsylvania. We will have an audience, and Martha McCallum and Brett Baer will be asking the questions. But Kamala Harris doesn't want that because she knows if she goes to ABC News, it will be in her favor. She will probably have Martha Raddatz. She will probably have George Stephanopoulos. She will have somebody who cannot stand Trump. And Trump knows it. He's not a fool. He's not running into this liberal media buzzsaw in which he's going to take incoming fire and Kamala Harris can sit back and take no fire. Basically, he knows the game. Now that he's been in it for so long, he knows how this thing is going to be run. And he's taking the opportunity to basically say, hey, you were talking all this trash that you want to debate. Now you got your debate, but you won't show up because you know Brett Baer and Martha McCallum is going to ask about that border. They're going to ask you questions about your history as Attorney General and Senator of California, you being the most liberal senator, even more liberal than Bernie Sanders. You know those questions are going to be asked. You know that they're going to come at you real hard. And you know what happens when Kamala has to ask hard questions. You know that she never answer questions from the media ever since she became the Democrat nominee. She didn't go to the NABJ. She didn't go there because she would have had to answer some questions. So Trump is basically saying, hey, I went to CNN. CNN is the most liberal network other than MSNBC. I went there, showed up, did the debate, won that debate, hands down. Joe Biden dropped out the race, and that's how you got into the race. But you want to keep everything as though Joe Biden he's not the nominee. He didn't negotiate with you for that debate. He negotiated with Joe Biden. Now he's negotiating with you. You the nominee. They did the switcheroo. But now she wants to keep it there because she knows what ABC. This is the channel of The View. Okay? This is the channel of Good Morning America. This is the channel of Dave Murph. All the liberal journalists that will be there to basically hammer Trump in this debate. Oh, they will hammer him to protect Vice President Harris. They won't ask her questions. They will give her setup questions. And let me tell you something. I wouldn't be surprised if her campaign already knew the questions. You remember with Roland Martin and Hillary Clinton? You remember that? when Roland Martin was feeding Hillary Clinton, him and Donna Brazile was feeding Hillary Clinton the questions before the debate. And you gonna tell me she won't have those questions? Man, let me tell you something. They done tried to put this man in jail. They done tried to impeach him. They done tried to knock him off. You want to say assassinate him. You don't think they will go full tilt and get this woman the answers to the questions? Man, Trump is not stupid. Trump is smart. And you wouldn't accept it if your mortal enemies was over at ABC News and a lot of these networks that tend to be liberal. He's smart. He's starting to get smart. He's starting to hook on to this game. Now, she said she's going to show up September 10th at ABC News by herself, but she ain't going to answer no questions. She ain't going to do no sit-down interview. It's going to be a sit-down interview, a puff interview. Trump is smart. You can't play their game and win. You know how this game, you know their job is to destroy you in front of the American people and lift her up. He knows that already. So this is why he said, hey, I'll set Fox News. We'll have an audience. We'll have a debate with your Vice President, Josh Shapiro of Pennsylvania. It will be in his state. And will give us the opportunity for the American people to answer the tough questions. Because Trump answered tough questions on Fox News all the time. He's not scared. They're not going to give Trump a break over at Fox News. But she's scared because she knows that they're going to get in depth into the answers, into the questions that she probably don't have any answers to. So, hey, we'll see how this comes out. She could keep running and say she's scared, but he accepted a debate. You wanted a debate, but you want the debate on your terms, not on Trump terms. Now y'all got to sit down and hash this out. But Trump, he's not going on ABC News. I don't blame him. I wouldn't go over there because I know how it's going to start and you know how it's going to end. They're going to start asking all these crazy questions that have nothing to do with the campaign. They won't ask about the economy. They won't ask about mortgage prices. They won't ask about migrants. They won't ask about any of those questions. But they'll have Trump as though they were the prosecutor and he was the defendant. He knows better. He knows the game. I want to thank you for listening to Black Side. I would love to hear comments. Hope you subscribe to this channel. Smash that like button, but also share this video.